Living alone diaries is a very popular genre of videos on the internet, but it is also an extremely risky trend. Because tell me why influencers are on the internet posting full documentaries about the fact that they live alone. And they are not just telling us that they live alone, they're giving us detailed step-by-step information about their routine, what building they live in, what their street looks like, what their home looks like, where they walk their dog, what gym they go to, what supermarket they shop from, and so much more information. These videos get a lot of views and engagement, which is why they're so popular in the first place, but there's also a very dangerous side to them, especially in the wrong hands. Let's talk about it. Hi guys, my name is Tolu, and in this space, I generally react to and give my takes on internet insanity. So stick around and subscribe to this channel if you're into that kind of stuff. If you've been on TikTok, then you've definitely seen videos like morning routine as a girl living alone diaries, house tour edition. And at first glance, these videos are so aesthetically pleasing. The cozy apartment, soft lighting, calming music, it's all giving very peaceful vibes. But if you look closer, you start to notice things like what the house looks like from the outside, what the view is like from their windows, the locations they routinely visit like the gym or the cafe. And that is where the problem starts, because all of this creates a trail of information for the wrong kind of people. And many of these TikTokers are completely oblivious to the fact that this is actually dangerous for them. Take a look at this video with me. POV, you live in a 396-feet apartment in Boston. So from the first second of this video, I already know this lady lives in an apartment in Boston. She has given me her location. We can clearly see the time on her wristwatch, meaning anybody can estimate the time that she typically goes to the gym in the morning. Let's continue. We know what the hallway looks like. And then she shows us exactly what the view is like from her window. So it's not going to be difficult to figure out where this girl lives at all. It really is unsafe. She even gives us a better look of what her environment looks like in broad daylight, so you can see all the buildings that surround her apartment, which means it's going to be so easy for someone to just look at building A, look at building B, and surmise that this lady lives in building C. It's just insane to me. Doesn't she understand?
Hi, my name is Caroline. I live alone. I'm in my 20s. I currently have no friend that lives in the city. I have no boyfriend, no dog. It's basically just me, and this is how I spend my Saturday nights alone.
Listen, sis, nobody on the internet needs to know that you live alone, that you have no friends in the city, that you have no boyfriend, that you have no pet. You're just informing any stalker online that you have no support system, you have nobody to call for help if you happen to be in trouble, which is like Christmas for any stalker. Let's continue with the video.
First, we're gonna do a quick little late night errand run to get some essentials.
Of course, it's complete with timestamps. She also gives us an eyeful of the supermarket she's shopping from, and obviously it's going to be close to where she lives, because how many people go out at 9:30 p.m. to a supermarket that is far away from their home? Obviously, this is very close to where she lives, and again, anybody can put two and two together to figure out where she lives. This kind of content, especially when it's posted with timestamps, just tells strangers on the internet exactly where you are and what you'll be doing at any given point in time, which makes it very easy for anybody to find you, which is what I've been saying over and over again. I intend to keep saying it to hammer it in. And this is not just a hypothetical situation, because there are actually influencers that have experienced real stalking because of the things that they posted online, and it's so scary, it's so terrifying. Watch this video. Can you just imagine how scary this must have been? This man obviously watches a lot of her videos online, and he was able to deduce where she lived, and he came to her house and started to harass her. This man even had the gall to make videos about it, to the point that she had to call the police and file a restraining order against him. So you can see the real life consequences of content like this that exposes information that should be completely private to strangers. Here's another video.
This girl made a video about how she left her house at 4:45 a.m. to go to the gym, and when she opened her apartment door, there was a man stood right there.
He goes, "How did you just appear so silently?" I'm like, "This is weird. Why are you having a conversation with me? Why were you outside of my door facing my door?" Like,
everyone in the comments was like, "Girl, he knows your routine. He's a stalker. Why?" There's like no other explanation as to why he would be there or why he wouldn't be surprised when someone opened the door right in front of his face. And I don't mean this girl necessarily, but this is a scary thing that can come with posting your day in the life routine.
Yes.
What a lot of people are unintentionally doing is telling everyone on the internet, like, this is where you can find me, this is the time I go to the gym in the morning, this is the uni I go to, this is the cafe I go work in all the time. You are voluntarily telling people when and where to find you. Obviously, this is such a huge trend amongst girls.
This lady has said it all. It is basically just like a roadmap leading from stranger to your doorstep. Ladies are literally opening their doors to find strangers standing there because of what they've posted online. Not everyone watching your videos has good intentions. Please keep that in mind. And it's just insane how many content creators post these kinds of videos without a care in the world for their personal safety. And I think the scariest part is how normalized all this has become, because social media has blurred the lines between what should be private and what should be content. In fact, these days, everything is content. Meanwhile, not everything is meant to be shared, and I just don't understand how content creators are not taking this more seriously.
Guys, oh my god. I've never been so scared in my life. I'm just sitting in my car at the end of my driveway. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I was walking Jackson, I was walking my dog, and when I got almost back to my house, one of my neighbors 2 houses down came running up to me, and I don't know him. And he was like, "Hey, I saw you putting that window unit in, so obviously your central air must be down. Let me come over and take a look at it. I know you live alone." And I'm like, "No, I'm pretty much over it. That unit 12,000 B2, it cooled off the whole house, so I'm good with that. I don't need, anyone to look at it." And at this point, I'm still walking with my dog, so now I'm almost at my house to my steps. And he's still saying, no, I'm right here, let me just look at it, and practically pushing his way into my house. So at this point, I pick up Jackson, and we're standing like in my foyer for, my doorway going into the living room, and I have my dog in my hands, and I'm trying to find every excuse to leave that door open. I will not close that door. And he's trying to find every excuse to get that door closed. He kept saying, "We gotta get the door closed because the AC, all the coolness is getting out." And I kept saying, "No, it's fine." And I just knew, I just had this bad vibe. I knew by how hard he was trying to get that door closed what he was gonna do. So I picked up Jackson, my dog, and I came outside, and now I'm just standing out, soaking wet. I'm standing outside in the rain, and he's like, "Why are you outside?" I'm like, "Prime's about to be here with a package delivery." I lied. I said, "So they can't find my driveway, so I'm just gonna wait for him out here." After that, he kept saying, "Well, I need some water." He was like trying to get me to go back in the house and get him water. So I said, "I'm not gonna get it for you. It's in the fridge. You can go get yourself a bottle of water." Like, he was trying so hard to get me to go back in the house. And he knows I live here by myself.
Oh my God, this must have been so scary for this woman. Imagine knowing that this man lives on your street. He lives 2 houses down from her, and he brazenly walked up to her and was trying to literally force his way into her house, which is a very, very big red flag. Thank God that she refused to stay in the house alone with him. And going through the comment section, he knew about her AC because she posted about it. A lot of people were even commenting to her that she should better confirm that he did not take any cameras or unlock anything or lock anything in in her house while he was in there and she was out waiting for him to come out. And then there's another category of this kind of content in which ladies post videos explaining how they protect themselves as people that live alone. They'll show how they reinforce their door, what security devices they use, where all the cameras are placed in their house, basically their entire security system. And yes, the average person will look at this and find it extremely helpful, which it is, but in reality, you're making it easier for the wrong person to figure out how to get around all those security systems because they already know what to expect because you already showed it to them on TikTok. If you're someone who creates content like living alone diaries, day in the life, what I do in a day, morning routines, how I keep myself safe while living alone, please and please keep in mind that not everyone watching has good intentions. You don't even know them at all. Very, very few of the people that watch your content are known to you. So you need to be a lot more intentional about what you share. Make sure not to show identifiable information about yourself, like the front of your home or places that you frequent, your gym, your favorite cafe where you go to work, your church, all those kinds of places. Please just don't share them. Also, never, ever, ever, ever post in real time. Be very mindful of what your windows reveal when you're filming at home. Also, try not to make your routine predictable. And if you even want to maintain a predictable routine, then don't post about it at all. And most importantly, please do not reveal your security measures to TikTok. And if you feel that you cannot do all of that safely, then maybe don't post this kind of content at all, because your safety will always be more important than likes and views. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Let me know your thoughts, and if there are any other unsafe trends that you want me to talk about, kindly drop them in the comment section. Also, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I'm really gunning for 1,000 subscribers before the end of this month, so please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.